And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Jarun Sports and Recreation Complex on the banks of the River Sava in Zagreb, Croatia. In a few minutes, we'll be starting the championship game in this 29th Women's European Cup Championship. The two teams that'll be competing will be the Mix from Great Britain, who went undefeated, 6 wins and no losses in the double round robin competition, against the host team, Prince Zagreb. They went 3-3 in the round robin. Obviously, they lost twice to the Mix, but as is the case in often the case in long tournaments like this, there's a lot of jockeying for position that happens, and you don't necessarily have the best lineup out there on the field in every game. So this game on paper looks like it'll be a pretty competitive game. Pitching is solid on both teams. The Mix have been slightly better offensively with a team batting average in the 300s. But Prince does have their ace in the hole in pitcher Martina Lekna-Kyle, who has pitched 18 scoreless innings this week. Her ERA is 0. And they'll be counting on her to kind of keep them in there. So it looks like this game should go right down to the wire. It should be a close, hardly contested game. The visiting team in this game, by virtue of being the lower seed, is Prince Zagreb. Their batting order and starting lineup, leading off, will be the center fielder, number 16, Lenka Gunishova. Batting second and playing first base, number 11, Miha Haramina. Batting third is the catcher, Courtney Ogle. Batting fourth, left fielder Emma Vrancic. Batting fifth will be the pitcher, Martina Lekna-Kyle. The designated player in today's game for Prince Zagreb will be Petra Čizmić-Pokrajac. Playing right field will be Lara Ključarić. At third base, number 12, Nina Berisic. And at shortstop, number 14, Tiha Hrženjak. And on defense only will be the second baseman, Lorena Puškarić. And the teams enter the field for the customary pregame exchange of gifts or handshakes. And we're just a couple of minutes from the first pitch of this grand final. And we have the customary playing of the national anthems before the medal games. Anthems of both teams. Teams shake hands. The umpiring crew for this championship game behind the plate is Nicolas Roux from France. At first base, Bernd Dentz from Germany. And at third base, Mr. Diego Vitale, a veteran umpire, many years in the European scene from Italy. And as the mix prepare to take the field, we'll go down their lineup defensively. At first base tonight will be Sean Wigington. At second base, number 3, Jade Yerricks. At third base, number 9, Emma Agostini. Shortstop is number 22, Chelsea Robeson. In left field is number 4, Krista Reed Thomas. Center field, number 97, Alana Snow. And in right field, number 10, Meg Beard. Behind the plate in this game will be the catcher, number 2, Lotte van der Weide. And starting the game in the circle for the mix is number 7, Mary Murray. And as Mary Murray takes her warm-ups, in the on-deck circle, preparing to lead off for Prince Zagreb, will be number 16, center fielder Lenka Gunishova. Okay, we're ready to roll. And the first pitch from Murray. Lenka hits it on a line to left center field. Center fielder Alana Snow tracks that down for the first out of the game. One pitch, one out. Batting second for Prince Zagreb, first baseman Miha Haramina. And the first pitch to her is high, ball one. Murray looks in for the sign and delivers. Miha tries to hold back, check swing, fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Miha hits it to right field in the air. Right fielder Meg Beard camps under that one, makes the easy catch for the second out. 2 quick outs. It brings up catcher Courtney Ogle. First pitch to Courtney is hit hard, foul down the third base line. Courtney, one of a few additions to this Prince Club for this summer. Courtney's here from the USA on a sort of a soft baseball vacation, and she's been here in Zagreb for a couple of weeks. Pitch to her is a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And she's been a veteran stabilizing influence to this otherwise very young Prince Zagreb club. And the pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Courtney Ogle. 2 outs in the top of the first inning. We just started. No score. And she reaches out, loops it, but Chelsea Robeson, the shortstop, quickly scampers under it to make the catch for the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. No score for Prince Zagreb. The mix coming to that. Prince Zagreb pitcher Martina Lekna-Kyle taking her warm-up pitches as Courtney Ogle gets the gear on. And for the mix, leading off the game will be the center fielder, number 97, Alana Snow. One of several players on the mix team that gives meaning to the name The Mix. Alana from the USA. As the game goes on, I have a little Alana Snow story to relay. But she steps in for her first appearance in this game. And Lekna-Kyle looks into Ogle, and the first pitch is right down the middle, a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Alana Snow. And next pitch is on the corner, called strike. Alana batting .368 this week. One of the top hitters in the mix lineup. 0-2 pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Courtney Ogle, a veteran catcher back there. She played NCAA college ball and was a catcher for a long time, so she knows how to work back there. And the pitch is grounded slowly to Haramina at first base. She makes the play unassisted for the first out in the bottom of this first inning. Okay, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 22, Chelsea Robeson. Lekna-Kyle delivers, and it's a call strike. No balls, 1 strike. Chelsea hitting a robust .538 this week. Martina delivers, and it's hit hard on the ground to Zhinyak. Tiha fires to Miha at first. Safe at first. Close call at first base. I think Tiha just had a little hesitation. Looks like she had trouble getting a handle on the ball, and her throw was just late at first. So Robeson beats out the infield hit. She's at first. That'll bring second baseman Jade Yerix to bat. Robeson at first. Yerix fouled off the bunt, but Chelsea Robeson is called out for leaving early at first base. As I may have mentioned earlier this week, runners can't leave the base until the pitcher releases the pitch. And it's a called strike on the outside corner. That first pitch to Yerix was a no pitch as a result of the call for leaving too soon. And even leaving a split second early is leaving early, and Bernd Dentz called her out. And a swing and a miss, strike two, no balls, two strikes to Jade Yerix in the bottom of the first inning. And Martina delivers. It's hit in the air to left field. Emma Vrancic shakes her head but settles under it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. And another 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits. One hit. Chelsea Robeson infield hit. No errors and no runners left on base after one complete inning. The game is scoreless. And it looks like the mixed coach is having a discussion with first base umpire Bernd Dentz, trying to make a point. Maybe splitting hairs. Be that as it may, the call was made, and it's a lesson that you have to learn. And it's best to learn that in the bottom of the first inning than in the bottom of the second inning. So everybody has been put on alert now that leaving early is leaving early, whether it's just a little or a lot. It's leaving early is leaving early. Okay, in the top of the second inning for Prince Zagreb, 4-5-6 hitters. Left fielder Emma Vrancic, pitcher Martina Lechner-Kyle, and designated player Petra Čizmić-Pokrajac. Emma steps in. The first pitch to her is hit foul down the third baseline. Emma batting .300 for the week. One of a handful of veteran players. Emma's been with this Prince club for a long time. Versatile player. Mainly playing in the outfield right now with the addition of Lechner and the pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Courtney Ogle and Lechner. Emma is playing in the outfield now for the time being anyway. 1 ball, 1 strike now. The pitch from Murray is hit in the air down the left field line. Foul. One ball, 2 strikes. A good-sized crowd here for this final game today, despite the 36 degrees Celsius heat. And the pitch from Murray is high and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Murray is fouled back by Emma Vrancic. Count holds at 2-2. Rancic waiting for the pitch from Murray. A changeup, swing and a miss for strike three. Great changeup by Mary Murray. Emma didn't have a chance. 1 out, top of the second inning. It brings up the pitcher, Martina Leknakyle. The first pitch to her is outside, ball one. Murray delivers. It's ground ball foul down the third baseline. Agostini having a little trouble picking it up. Better that happens with a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Martina Leknakyle. And the pitch is low and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Martina, originally from Austria. We've met a long time ago and met many times. And it's hit in the air, foul, out of play. And you make connections, and the softball community in Europe is fairly small, but close-knit. And there's a lot of movement these days of personnel between clubs and countries. 2-2 pitch by Murray. It's hit in the air, line drive to left field, but camped under it for the catch is left fielder Krista Reed Thomas for the second out of the inning. Two outs now, top of the second inning. That'll bring up the designated player, number 8, Petra Čizmić-Pokrajac. First pitch to her is ground ball, third base line, foul. Called foul by umpire Nicholas Roux. Petra batting .182 this week. Not up to her standards, but stabilizing veteran influence. 1 strike pitch is hit this time on the ground to Agostini. She knocks it down and has plenty of time to pick it up and throw Čizmić-Pokrajac out at first base for the third out of the inning. And another 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. After 1 1/2 innings, scoreless. So to continue on the Courtney Ogle story, she and I had a chance to talk a little bit earlier this week. She's originally from Texas, has played college ball at UT Arlington, and is currently on the University of Washington coaching staff. So she has lots of experience in fast pitch softball and at a fairly high level. And she's having a great time in Croatia, seeing the country, playing softball, and imparting some of her knowledge and experience to this young Prince Zagreb team. Leading off the second inning for the mix will be their 4, 5, 6 hitters. Number 10, the right fielder, Meg Beard. And the first pitch to her is fouled off to the left side. 1 strike. Meg hitting a solid .429. I love that .429 number. My favorite Ford high performance engine is a 429 cubic inch V8. And it's a line drive base hit into center field, just out of the reach of Martina Lechner. So Meg starts off the inning with a base hit. And that'll bring up pitcher Mary Murray. Lechner Kyle gets the signal and delivers. Swinging strike by Murray. No balls, one strike. And the pitch by Lechner Kyle is a rise ball again. Swing and a miss by Mary Murray, and she finds herself in a hole. No balls, two strikes. Martina has worked hard on her rise ball the last few years, and she gets decent movement on it. And throws it again, or shows it. Tries to get Mary to chase. No dice. One ball, two strikes. And that shows the veteran leadership behind the plate. Courtney would not allow that to be a good pitch. And just misses with that one outside. Two balls, two strikes. Runner at first, Meg Beard. Mary Murray batting, 2-2. It's popped up to the first base side, and it goes out of play. And Martina takes a look at that game ball. Doesn't like what she sees. It's interesting. I've been involved in softball for a long time, and men's softball in particular. Male pitchers love to get a ball that's got a torn seam or a scuff or something in it. Almost universally, female pitchers, when they see a ball like that, they don't want it. They want a clean ball, and that's what Martina just did. And she throws a rise ball, swing and a miss for strike three. 1 out. So, yeah, I think if it's a male pitcher who's coaching these pitchers, then he would tell them, you get a scuffed ball, keep it. And keep it until they take it away from you. Swing and a miss by the next batter for the mix, left fielder Krista Reed-Thomas. Krista is batting an even .500 this week. She squares to bunt, pushes it foul up the first base line. Quickly the count goes to no balls and two strikes. Meg Beard, still a runner at first base. 1 out. And the 0-2 pitch from Lechner Kyle is fouled back. Just gets a piece of the rise ball. No balls and two strikes to count to Krista Reed-Thomas. And the pitch. Down low this time, swinging strike three. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. And that'll bring the designated player, Barbie Killer, to bat for the mix. Barbie hitting .250. First pitch to her, swing and foul back. Barbie is yet another one of those international wanderers. She is originally from Ljubljana, Slovenia. She lives now in England. She and I met 23 years ago in Ljubljana. And the pitch is low, 1-1. She was a member of the women's national fast pitch team at that time, and they were looking to play in their first European Championship, which was in Vienna that year. They didn't have a coach. And the 1-1 pitch, swing, foul tip, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's been close friendship between the Slovenian and Croatian teams over the years, and they found out that there was a coach maybe available to them. The pitch is down and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And fortunately or unfortunately, I had turned to umpiring at that point, so I couldn't coach them. But I went to Slovenia for 3 weeks to prepare them for that tournament, and I took my younger son with me. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Martina Lechner-Kyle strikes out the side after giving up the leadoff single to Meg Beard. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. After 2 innings, we have a scoreless tie. And I'll finish that Barbie Killer story a little bit later. Coming up in the top of the 3rd inning for Prince Zagreb, 7, 8, 9 hitters. Right fielder Lada Ključarić, 3rd baseman Nina Berisic, and shortstop Tiha Hrženjak. Okay, Lada steps in. One of the younger players on this Prince Zagreb club. First pitch from Mary Murray. Swung at and softly lined. Snagged by Chelsea Robeson at shortstop for the first out of the inning. 1 out, top of the 3rd. It brings up 3rd baseman Nina Berisic. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Nina batting .333 on the week, having herself a respectable tournament. Another one of the younger players on this team. And Mary pulls the string. Nina couldn't hold back. It's ruled a swinging strike by plate umpire Nicholas Roux. Count goes to no balls, 2 strikes to Nina Berisic. And the pitch swung and foul tipped, and it looks like Lotte van der Wede took that one off the hand. He'll come out and take a look at that. One of the hazards of the trade, when you wear what they call, the old-timers call, the tools of ignorance behind the plate. You look at a veteran catcher's throwing hand, and the fingers are seldom straight. So Lotte is trying to shake this one off. I'm sure this isn't the first time that's happened to her, and it certainly won't be the last. And she shakes it off, comes back out, and is ready to get back to work. No balls and 2 strikes to Nina Berisic. Mary Murray works, and it's a called 3rd strike on the outside corner. 2 outs now in the top of the 3rd for Prince. Brings up the number 9 hitter, shortstop Tiha Hrženjak. First pitch to Tija is high, ball one. Tija batting .222 on the week. Pitch from Mary Murray. Right down the middle, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is hit on the ground to third base. The play across the first for the putout. And another 1-2-3 inning for Mary Murray. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. After 2 1/2 innings, game is still scoreless. Well, so far this game is looking like a defensive battle that one could have expected it to be. And it may well come down to who blinks first, who makes the first mistake. Both teams have made one mistake already, no harm. Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Mix will be the number 8 hitter, third baseman Emma Agostini. Emma batting .214 on the week. Martina Lechner-Kyle looks in and delivers the first pitch to her. It's a called strike on the corner. 1 strike. And the 1 strike pitch is high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch from Martina. Swing and a miss by Agostini. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 pitch coming from Martina Lechner-Kyle, and it's fouled off, just missed by Courtney Ogle, and Agostini stays alive. Lechner-Kyle delivers, it's in the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 pitch now from Lechner-Kyle. It's popped up, back, and out of play. And just as the teams compete to make it to the championship game, the umpires who are here this week all work their butts off all week, and their goal is to be selected to be on the crew for this final game. It's very prestigious. 2 and 2 pitch. Just misses. Little outside, says Courtney Ogle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So they all work hard and hope that they will be selected for the crew. So these guys should be proud of themselves. And it's hit down the third base line, deflected by Nina Berisic into foul ground, but it was a fair ball. And Emma Agostini reaches first base on that base hit off the glove of Nina Berisic. And coming to bat now for the mix, number 9 hitter, number 32, Sean Wigington. She shows bunt as Lechner Kyle delivers. The pitch is low, ball 1. Sean Wigington is batting an even .500 for the week, having herself quite a week. The 1-0 pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. So no slouches in this mixed lineup. They have hitters up and down the lineup from the 1 through the 9 spot. Martina delivers the pitch. It's fouled out of play to the right side. 2 balls, 1 strike. And getting back to the umpires, they're not paid for being here. They volunteer their time for the week, take vacation time. They don't get paid, and they love umpiring. And foul back again. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wigington. Two balls, 2 strikes now, the count to Sean Wigington. And the rise ball swung at and missed. Strike 3. That's 4 strikeouts for Martina Lechner Kyle. Brings us to the top of the order. Center fielder Alana Snow. She grounded out to first base unassisted. In the bottom of the first inning. The first pitch to her, she fakes a bunt. But it's a called strike. 1 strike to Alana Snow. Lechner Kyle delivers. It's a bunt. Courtney picks it up, throws to first baseman Petra Čizmić-Pokrajac for the out. That'll go as a sacrifice bunt. 2-3 for the second out. Agostini advances to second on that bunt, and that brings Chelsea Robeson to the plate. She had a base hit in the first inning and then was called out for leaving too early on maybe an attempted steal. 2 outs now. Runner at second. And it's a ground ball on 1 hop to Nina Berisic over to first base for the out, the 3rd out of the inning. And Prince dodges a bullet. In the 3rd for the mix. No runs. 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. After 3 full innings, scoreless tie, 0-0. Okay, looks like we had a defensive realignment for Prince in that inning. Petra Čizmić-Pokrajac was the DP. She's now playing first base. And Miha Haramina is now offense only. Still in the batting order, but not playing defense. This is one of the nice flexible things about having a DP and a DFO is you get somebody who can hit. They can go and play in the field for anybody, and it doesn't change the batting order. Usually they use that flexibility with the second pitcher. Leading off for Prince in the 4th is Lenka Gunishova. She hits a ground ball through into right field for a base hit. Lenka leads off the fourth inning with a base hit. Brings up Miha Haramina. She flew out to right field in the first inning. They like to run. Lenka, aggressive base runner. Miha squares and bunts. Drops down a beautiful sacrifice bunt. She's out at first, 1-4. Lenka advances on the sacrifice bunt. One out. Brings up the number 3 batter for Prince, catcher Courtney Ogle. She flied out to the shortstop in the first inning. And the changeup from Mary Murray floats in for a called strike. Courtney batting .231 on the week. Lots of extra base hits. And she tries to hold back, but fouls it off. Falls behind. No balls, 2 strikes now to Mary Murray. Oh, 0-2 pitch by Murray is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The runner at second for Prince, Lenka Gunishova, led off with the ground ball single into right field, moved over by Miha Haramina's sacrifice bunt, and the pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mary Murray working carefully to Ogle. And it's hard foul down the third base line. Courtney not happy with herself there. She was way out in front of that. But she stays alive. 2-2. Two-two pitch to Ogle. Change up, just low. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to catcher Courtney Ogle. And the pitch from Murray is hit in the air to left field, drifting foul, and it drops foul. Left fielder Krista Reed Thomas fought the sun off. She was looking right up into it, and she just overran it, lost it, overran it. So Courtney Ogle has another life. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the 3-2 pitch to Ogle is inside, ball 4. So the base on balls puts Courtney Ogle at first base. Lenka Gunishova at second. Brings up left fielder Emma Vrancic. She struck out swinging in the second, fouls the first pitch off. One out, scoreless game in the top of the 4th inning. Umpires showed themselves the infield fly rule is in effect signal. And Emma tries to drop a bunt down, pushes it foul, and falls behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Emma batting .273. Gets herself settled. The 0-2 pitch from Murray. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Emma Vrancic. Murray delivers. It's hit in the air, and it's caught by Chelsea Robeson. That was one of those difficult in-betweeners. Was it an infield fly? Was it not an infield fly? Regardless, the ball was caught by Chelsea Robeson for the second out. And it looks like we are going to have nothing. Coming to bat is the pitcher now, Martina Lechner-Kyle. She flied to left field her first time up. 2 outs now with runners at first and second for Prince. And the changeup from Mary Murray goes across the outside corner for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Martina, dangerous hitter. And the pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martina with a chance to help herself here. Good speed in Lenka Gunishova at second base. And the 1-1 pitch is just high. She lays off it. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch from Mary Murray. And it's a called strike at the letters. All even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. And the pitch from Murray is hit hard on the ground, through into left field. Lenka rounds third, comes home, and scores the first run of the game for Prince. Martina Lechner-Kyle delivers a clutch 2-out single into left field, and good speed on second base in Lenka Gunishova. She scored easily, didn't even draw a throw, and Prince takes a 1-0 lead in this final game of the tournament. So Martina helped herself just then. As the Croatian crowd has their Javi chant. And the courtesy runner now goes in there for Martina. It's Miha Haramina. And stepping up to bat now is Petra Pokrajec. She grounded out to third base her first time up at bat. First pitch to her is on the outside corner, strike 1. Haramina at first, Emma Vrancic at second, 2 outs. 1 run in for Prince Zagreb. Murray's delivers. It's hit in the air to center field. Alana Snow drifts back. She's under it, and she makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. But Prince Zagreb puts one on the board. They scored 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and they left 2 runners on base to end the inning. So after 3 1/2 innings, the score is Prince Zagreb 1, Mix 0. Okay, so the hometown fans here are very excited. It has not often been the case in the past that they've had this much to cheer about, especially in a gold medal game. They haven't been frequent. And we'll see how this plays out. Coming up in the bottom of the fourth inning for the mix, 3-4-5 hitters, Jade Yerrick's, Meg Beard, and Mary Murray. Yerrick's in there against Martina Lechner-Kyle. The first pitch is a called strike at the letters. And the pitch from Lechner-Kyle is rise ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yerrick's fly to left field, her first appearance at the plate in the first inning. And the pitch is hit hard and far down the right field line, but it goes out of play. Foul. Jade batting .250 at the moment. One ball, 2 strikes now the count to Jade Yerrick's. And the 1-2 pitch from Lechner-Kyle is swung at, dribbler up the first baseline. Martina jumps on it, shovels it to Miha Haramina at first base for the first out. So we're doing the defensive at first base musical chairs. Petra Cizmic is back in her DP position, and Miha Haramina back at first base. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Right fielder Meg Beard steps in, and she fouls this first one off the first base side, out of play. 1 strike. Meg had a single in her first appearance in the second inning. Batting an even .500. Pitch to her, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Martina sets and delivers the one, and it's fouled straight down. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes now to right fielder Meg Beard. One and 2 pitch is popped up, goes out of play on the first base side. Foul ball. Count holds at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpire Nicholas Roux scrambles over to grab some more game balls. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Lechner-Kyle is a changeup. Outside and low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Martina looks in. The 2-2 pitch on the way is up. Tiha Hyshenyak stays with it. Over to first to Miha Haramina for the out. It's 2 outs now in the bottom of the fourth inning for the mix. That'll bring up the pitcher, Mary Murray. She struck out swinging in her first appearance in the second inning. First pitch to Murray at the knees on the corner. 1 strike. And the pitch from, again, another ground ball to Tiha Hajinyak. She stays with it, comes up over to Haramina at first base for the third out of the inning. Ball was hit hard. Tiha stayed with it, got the nice hop. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Prince, for the mix. No runs, no hits, no Prince errors. Nobody left on base. At the end of 4 complete innings, the score is Prince Zagreb 1, the mix 0. Scheduled to bat in the top of the 5th for Prince. 7, 8, 9 hitters. Lara Ključarić, Nina Berisic, and Tiha Hajinyak. And some kind of discussion going on here. It'll be interesting to see what that's all about, but mixed coaches, something they don't like. And coach makes his point and is told to return to the dugout and let's play ball. Okay, in the box now for Prince, Lara Ključarić. She lined out to left field her first time up at bat. First pitch to her is high, ball 1. Lara batting .375 this week. One of the younger players on this Prince club. And the pitch is on the knees on the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Murray looks in and delivers. Fouled out of play by Ključarić. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 5th inning. We're in a 1-0 game. Prince leading the mix. This is the championship game of this 29th Women's Cup tournament. And it's a called third strike on the outside corner for the first out of the 5th inning. 1 out. And stepping in now for Prince, third baseman Nina Berisic. First pitch to her is high. She chases it, hits it in the air, out of play. Nina chased that pitch that was way up in the strike zone. She took a called third strike in her first appearance in the 3rd inning. She's batting .313 for the week. The pitch is line drive into left field. That drops in, and Nina Berisic is on with the base hit with 1 out in the on the top of the 5th inning. Right now the sun is pretty tough in left field, and I'm sure that Krista Reed-Thomas is really struggling with it. And that ball was probably right into the sun. All right, stepping in now is number 14, the shortstop. She hits a pop-up to second base, and settling under it and making the catch is second baseman Jade Yerix for the second out. That was Tiha Hajinyak. And it brings us to the top of the order. Center fielder Lenka Gunishova. First pitch to her is a called strike on the outside corner. Two outs now in the top of the 5th inning. Nina Bedicic at first base. Murray delivers, and Gunishova fouls it off to the left side, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Lenka batting .313 for the week. In a bit of a hole right now. And the pitch to Lenka is high and outside. That was a pitcher's pitch. Mary Murray wasting one, hoping that Lenka might be a little bit over anxious, might chase it, but Lenka is a veteran player. She laid off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gunishova. 2 outs, and the pitch is high and outside again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Mary Murray delivers 2-2. Tapped on the ground towards third base. It gets past third baseman Emma Agostini. And there's no play anywhere, so Lenka Gunishova is safe at first on an infield single to the left side. Puts 2 runners on base now for Prince. Bedicic advanced to second on that. Brings up Miha Haramina. She takes a called strike on the inside corner. Miha is 0 for 1, flied out to right in the first and laid down a beautiful sacrifice bunt in the fourth that led to the first run. 1 strike. And she hits it hard on the ground up the middle, but Chelsea scoots over there and makes the easy play at second base for the 3rd out of the inning. Prince made some noise that inning, but came up empty. In the top of the 5th, no runs for Prince, 2 hits, no mix errors, and 2 runners left on base. After 4 1/2 innings, Prince Zagreb holds a 1-0 lead over the mix. Okay, in the bottom of the 5th inning for the mix, they'll have their 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. Krista Reed-Thomas, the left fielder, designated player Barbie Killer, and third baseman Emma Agostini. Krista Reed-Thomas steps in. She's batting .471. First pitch by Lechner Kyle is fouled back, strike 1. Krista talking to herself, telling her no, lay off that high pitch. Thus far, Martina's rise ball has been fairly effective. 1 strike now to Reed-Thomas. And the pitch, a changeup on the ground to Hrzynyak, over to first, safe at first base. Close call, ruled safe by umpire Bernd Dentz. So Krista Reed-Thomas starts off the bottom of the 5th for the mix with an infield single, brings up Barbie Killer, the designated player. She struck out swinging in the second inning, her first time up. And the pitch, she squares, drops the bunt down, And she'll take the out at first base, 1-4. Pitcher Martina Lechner-Kyle takes the out. Krista Reed-Thomas advances to second on that sacrifice bunt. It brings up third baseman Emma Agostini. She had a base hit in the third inning, her first trip to the plate. Tying run out there at second base. And the first pitch is just outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Emma Agostini. Lechner-Kyle looks in and delivers and gets a called strike on the corner that time. 1 ball, 1 strike. No straight pitches from Martina Lechner-Kyle today. Everything has some movement. And the pitch to Agostini is popped up foul. It goes out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Velocity is nice, but if it's not moving, eventually they're going to hit it. And every one of Martina's pitches has some movements. Left to right, up and down. And the pitch is a nubber to back to Martina. She fields it cleanly and takes the out at first again. Krista Reed-Thomas advances to third. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter for the mix, first baseman Sean Wigington. She struck out swinging her first time up in the third inning. Dangerous hitter, one of the better hitters that the mix have. She shows bunt. And the pitch is just low. 1 ball, no strikes. Sean is batting .444 at the moment. And first base is open, but also a dangerous Alana Snow in the on-deck circle. Rise ball from Lechner-Kyle is high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Sean Wigington. Lechner-Kyle sets and throws. It's popped up towards the first base side, but it goes out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2 outs, 1-run game. The tying runner at third base in Krista Reed-Thomas. And the 2-1 pitch from Lechner-Kyle. Oh, and nobody likes that one, but it's called a ball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1 pitch from Martina is a called strike. And again, the good Lord giveth and the good Lord taketh away. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on third, 2 outs. 3-2 pitch from Lechner-Kyle is in the dirt, ball 4. And coming to the plate now for the mix is leadoff hitter, center fielder Alana Snow. Alana is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. Lechner-Kyle looks in, and the first pitch to Snow is at the knees. Called strike, and Wigington steals second base. No throw by Courtney Ogle. One strike pitch to Alana Snow is just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So that takes the force play off. So whatever infield play has to be made, it's probably going to have to be made at first base now, which doesn't help. 1-1 pitch is a called strike. A curveball from Martina Lechner. Kyle. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big pitch coming here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch is hit in the air to center field. Deep. And it drops. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Snow slides into third base with a 3-base hit, driving in 2 runs. The ball was hit deep to left center field, and coming off the bat of a left-handed hitter, it was slicing away from center fielder Lenka Gunishova, ordinarily a very sure-handed, solid defensive player out there, but the way the ball was tailing away from her, she got her glove on it, couldn't hold on to it, and it fell. 2 runs scored easily on that hit, and just like that, the Mix take a 2-1 lead. Okay, still 2 outs. Chelsea Robeson steps in and hits a line drive out of play down the left field line for a strike. Runner at third base still. Okay, it's times like this that show what a team is made of. Let's see how Prince reacts to that adversity. Pitch is fouled out of play. Count goes to no balls, 2 strikes to Chelsea Robeson. And the pitch from Martina Lechner-Kyle is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 pitch from Lechner-Kyle is popped up to the right side. Miha Haramina drifts over and grabs it before it goes out of play for the 3rd out of the inning. But the damage has been done. The Mix scored 2 runs on 2 hits, no Prince errors, and 1 runner left on base. After 5 full innings, the score is now the Mix 2, Prince Zagreb 1. So, you know, they say that softball, baseball is a game of inches, and there was a perfect example of it. The first inches came on a very close play at first base on the leadoff batter, called safe at first on her ground ball to short. A call that could easily go the other way. And then the other inches came on that long run by Lenka Gunishova to track down that fly ball by Alana Snow, and just came up short. Ran out of room and couldn't hold on to it. And just like that, 2 runs are in. Okay, leading off the 6th inning for Prince Zagreb is left fielder Emma Vrancic. Mary Murray's first pitch to her is inside, ball one. No, it's not. It's not Emma Vrancic. It's Courtney Ogle. Catcher Courtney Ogle. She's 0 for 1. Flied out to short in the first. Had a base on balls in the fourth. And Mary Murray floats one in there for a called strike. One ball, one strike to count to Courtney Ogle. And the pitch is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 pitch from Murray is way up and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to Courtney Ogle. Murray working carefully to Ogle, knowing she's a dangerous hitter. 3-1 pitch is right down the middle, called strike. She got away with one that time. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Ogle is popped up to the left side. Tough sun. And Agostini fights it off for the first out. One out in the top of the 6th for Prince Zagreb. Now comes to the plate Emma Vrancic. Murray's first pitch to her is outside, ball 1. Emma batting .250. 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging and popped up to the shortstop. And fouls this one straight back. 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch is hit in the air to left center field. Alana Snow drifting over, and she tracks it down, hauls it in for the second out. So there are a lot of younger players on this Prince Zagreb team being thrown into the fire. Tiha Hrzhenjak is one of those younger players, so she's learning. But there's one player that is a member of this Prince club. Martina Lekna-Kyle steps in, takes a called strike. Arguably the best player on this club, and she's not here this summer. Her name is Tijana Županić. The first Croatian player to actually spend time overseas playing pitches up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. She's been playing Division I softball in the USA, and she has to stay there over the summer. So she's not here, and they surely miss her. And Martina hits it in the air to center field. Snow under it for the grab and the third out. So Tijana Županić, when she's not pitching, and she is arguably their best pitcher, is their shortstop. And there's no substitute for experience at any level. Not to make any excuses for the Prince Club, but the reality is that there's a lot of inexperience out there at important positions. In the 6th for Prince Zagreb, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. After 5.5 innings, the score is the Mix 2, Prince Zagreb 1. Coming up for the Mix in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3, 4, 5 hitters, Jade Yerricks, Meg Beard, and Mary Murray. The Mix have 4 hits in this game. Four hits also for Prince Zagreb. It's solid pitching on both sides. And Yerrick steps in. She's 0 for 2 today. Flied out to left in the first. Grounded back to Lechner Kyle in the fourth. Batting .235 at the moment. And pushes a bunt down to Berisic at third. Not in time at first. And we have a base hit. Bunt single by Jade Yerricks to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. And that'll bring up Meg Beard, the right fielder. She's 1 for 2. Single in the second. Grounded to short in the fourth. Martina looks in and delivers. Gets a called strike on the outside corner at the letters. Yerricks at first, nobody out. And the pitch is in the dirt, swung at and missed. The throw down, safe at second is Jade Yerricks on the stolen base. And she puts herself into scoring position for possibly an insurance run. The count goes to no balls and 2 strikes to Meg Beard. And the pitch is grounded foul down the third baseline. Bottom of the 6th inning of a 2-1 game. Mix leading Prince Zagreb in this championship game. 0-2. The pitch from Lechner Kyle is inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch from Kyle is out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to right fielder Meg Beard. The 1-2 pitch by Lechner Kyle, swung at and missed. Strike 3. And a strikeout for Martina Lechner Kyle for the first out in the bottom of the 6th. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Mary Murray. And that will be number 17. Holly Newell will bat for Mary Murray. And that likely means that there'll be a pitching change for the 7th inning. Probably Anna B. Bartles. First pitch to Newell is up high, ball one. Bartles pitched the bulk of the innings this week for the Mix. Mary Murray drew the start in this game, and it will probably be up to Bartles to nail it down. The pitch to Newell is a called strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. The runner at second is Jade Yerricks, 1 out. It's fouled out of play to the right side. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes on Holly Newell. Martina Lechner-Kyle delivers. Rise ball is up high out of the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-1 game here in Zagreb. And the pitch is hit on the ground. Funny spin, grabbed by Miha Haramina at first for the unassisted putout. And Yerricks advances to third base on that. That one had some funny spin. It looked like it went off the end of the bat. Started to go foul, came back fair. And it looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter, and this time it looks like it will be Anna B. Bartles. So Bartles will go into the lineup in the spot for Krista Reed-Thomas. Holly Newell will probably go to left field. And Bartles will go to the circle for the 7th inning. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Okay, we're ready to roll now. Bartles steps in. Martina Lechner-Kyle looks into Courtney Ogle for the pitch. And it comes and swung at, fouled off by Bartles. Looks like Courtney Ogle took that one off the hand or an unprotected part of the leg. She shakes it off. 1 strike to Bartles. And the 0-1 pitch to Anna B. Bartles is a breaking ball, swung at and missed. Strike 2. So Bartles in a bit of a hole now. No balls, 2 strikes to Martina Lechner-Kyle. And the pitch is popped up to the left side. Tiha Prizhenyak hauls it in for the 3rd out. And no damage. In the bottom of the 6th for the Mix. No runs. 1 hit. No errors by Prince. 1 runner left on base. After 6 complete innings, the score is the Mix 2 and Prince Zagreb 1. Okay, this is it. Top of the seventh inning now. Last chance for Prince Zagreb to get themselves back into this game. They have scheduled to bat their 6, 7, 8 hitters. And I was completely wrong about everything that I guessed. Mary Murray remains in the game in the circle, so she re-enters the game after being pinch hit for. And unless Bartles went into the field defensively somewhere, and I don't see her, this is Mary's game to win or lose. No help from the bullpen here. So we have Petra Čizmić-Pokrajac leading off, followed by right fielder Lara Ključarić and third baseman Nina Berisic. Trying to salvage this game here. And I'm sure this is the kind of situation that Petra has dreamed about and relished over the years. She's been playing this game for a long, long time. And the first pitch to her, she takes a called strike on the inside corner. Lotte van der Wede went to the dugout for a moment. She's back. One strike to count to Petra. And the pitch, she swings and fouls it straight down into her feet. And she falls behind now. No balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 7th inning here. 2-1 game. Mix leading. Last chance for Prince Zagreb. Mary Murray looks in, shakes off one pitch, and delivers in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And Mary wants to have a little conversation now with Lotte van der Wede, one of 2 Dutch players on this mixed club. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Petra Čizmić-Pokrajac. Mary Murray delivers. It's hit in the air to center field. Alana Snow calling for it. She hauls it in for the first out in the 7th inning. 1 out. And up to bat comes right fielder Lara Ključarić. She's 0 for 2 today. First pitch to her is a called strike. Lined out to left field in the 3rd. Took a called 3rd strike in the 5th. Another one of the younger players on this team, gaining some valuable experience. And she looks at another breaking ball on the inside corner. Falls behind. No balls, 2 strikes to Mary Murray. Murray can't get together with Lotte van der Wede. She wanted Lotte to come out for a conversation, but they reset, reload. 2 strikes to hit the ground ball. 1 big hop to second base. Jade Yerix for the easy out at first base. 2 outs now in the 7th inning. And it all comes down to third baseman Nina Berisic. 2 outs now. 2-1 game. And the first pitch to Berisic is fouled off to the left side. No balls, 1 strike. Nina steps back in, recomposes herself. And the floater is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nina batting .353. And the pitch from Mary Murray. Ground ball towards, through the legs of Chelsea Robeson. So Prince stays alive. 2-out error by Chelsea Robeson at shortstop. Normally a solid, stable defensive player. So Berisic reaches on the error by Chelsea Robeson, and that brings up Tiha Hrzynyak, shortstop, 0 for 2 today. First pitch to her is right down the middle for a called strike. Tiha is 0 for 2, grounded to third in the third inning. Popped up to second in the fifth, and Coach Pokrajic calls time now, wants to have a conversation with his coach and his runner and with Tiha. Probably a good idea. This is not a time when you want to have any miscommunication. Everybody understand what the situation here is. Nina is the tying run at first base. And Tiha just needs to put the ball in play, make something happen. 1 strike to count to Tiha Hrzynyak. Murray looks in, and the pitch is a bunt to third base, and the play is made at first for the final out. So that was a nice play by third baseman by Emma Agostini on the bunt for the final out of a well-played and hard-fought game. In the top of the 7th inning, Prince, no runs, no hits, 1 mix error, 1 runner left on base. The final score of this great championship final game, the Mix 2, Prince Zagreb 1. And the team shake hands and the game. And we'll be getting ready for the closing ceremonies, presentation of trophies, medals. Stick around.
Ganz, snimamo ceremoniju ili ne? Ne, jel snimamo ili ne? Znači ništa ne gasimo. Kaj trebaš? Ima neki glas! Kad ima princ? Imaš jednu prinč, ajde. Ima.
možeš davao upute.
Sì, non fin da outfield. Da outfield? Katarina is Alma. Evo nas, tu smo. Dinko, ajde budi. Hello. Ej,
Takes 2 hours to get there and if you get lost, we don't get there on time, we lose our spot. Well, the sooner we get in there. We don't have to leave by the 6th. That's a different place. This one is 3 to 4 hours walking.
Majo.
Yeah.
Roughly 10,400. Maybe around 10,000 steps.
Okay. No, but when I'm talking about steps for the cave, it's steps. Well, they do say on that other cave that I'm not fit. It's not a good fit for me. Different. And I got this ankle issue going on.
Good evening, everybody. Those of you who have stayed around after the completion of a fantastic little game. We're going to have a very quick closing ceremony and awards presentation, and hopefully we can get us all out of here before the mosquitoes descend on Prince Yarun again. Um, I just want to thank everybody this week, athletes, officials, spectators. It's been a great week of softball under very difficult conditions. The weather is really hot and humid. I know what it's like to be out there as an umpire and as a player. This organization did a fantastic job. Um, Great games, right down to the final. I've always said this is a game of centimeters and a couple of centimeters here either way, and we could have had a different result. But that's why you play the game. Um, so I want to call the teams out onto the field. The third place team, the Warsaw Diamonds, would you please come on? And the second place team, silver medals, Prince Zagreb, come on please. And last but not least, the champions from the mix. Okay, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Petra to give us her words as the head of the organization and also as the executive representative of the Softball Europe. Petra.
Thank you. I stand before you today with heart filled with gratitude as we come to the end of this Thank you, fans and spectators. It was nice to see your support these teams. At, and for the end, I want to thank you to all the volunteers who gave their time and energy every day to ensure the smooth operations of this tournament. A big thank you goes to ground crew, transportation team, moms in kitchen, first aid, all the kids who picked up foul balls and managed the scoreboard, and our beloved and one and only commentator Bob. Your commitment have not gone unnoticed, and your efforts have truly made a difference. And lastly, I want to thank the organizing team that put countless hours into planning, coordinating, and executing the event. None of this would have been possible without you. Now, I would like to give a Europe Sovel Award to organizer Solval Prince.
Okay, thank you, Petra. Those are great, heartfelt words. I'm choked. Okay, on to the awards now. The third place team, uh, Warsaw Diamonds. Umpire in chief Stefano Russi will present the bronze medals and the cup. Stefano. Okay, Diamonds, come and get them.